Hey, it's Rich Tehrani with TMC. We're at MSP Expo, part of the IT Expo Tech Super Show. On our show is Rob Gordon. Rob is with Nebulon. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
Fantastic. So for those people who may not know your company, what do you guys do?
So we are a company that has come out and decided that the best way to embrace and MSPs to grow their business is by providing them a cloud-like experience for their end users.
Okay, fantastic. So is that kind of like a remote desktop kind of solution?
So in a way, we actually have a what we call a SPU or service processing unit that we put into local hardware. So we are an on-prem hardware solution. So you put a card into your system, and then it allows you some amazing capabilities like ransomware recovery, to be able to do edge computing remotely. So it really is a lights out environment that has a cloud-like feel with it, because you're doing things that people typically do in the cloud, like deploy machine images and have a central cloud platform for you to do all your management.
Wow, that's really interesting. And so what is your go-to-market strategy? You're 100% MSP and channel?
We're not 100% MSP channel. We do have a 100% reseller environment. You do not buy direct from us, so that's always valuable. So we rely on partners, but we focus on the MSP because they're the ones that are struggling a lot. There's a lot of repatriation that's going on in the industry. People are trying to how do I go back on prem because of things like security or data sovereignty, stuff like that. So what we're trying to do is bring that cloud-like experience that they're used to on-prem. So for MSPs, it's great because all their customers could benefit from it. The MSPs can make more money by opening up different revenue streams through remote capability, edge computing, stuff like that.
A common question when an MSP is bringing on a new solution is, how much time is it going to take me to learn it? Do my techs need special training, et cetera?
Yeah, no, great question. As a matter of fact, we reduce that curve because a lot of times you're used to a 3-tier architecture or deep in involvement with other storage platforms. For us, we get rid of that third tier. A very easy to use, very easy interface to work with through the cloud. Everything is provisioned same. All the complexities that you typically have with storage, like how do I set up my RAID sets? What are my aggregates? What are these different values that I have to set inside of my storage? We get rid of all that. It's very simple. You just provision the storage you want. It's all local right there, but you actually have a cluster underneath that manages everything.
Now, it sounds to me like the MSP sets the price, but do you have a sense of typical margins that can be made?
I don't personally. I'm not a techie guy, but we work with the MSP on exactly that. What are the margins? So we actually have a whole campaign around telling you what the cost price is. You set the price. We have calculators that'll tell you if you charge X, you'll get Y amount of points out of it, or if you want an ROI of a certain time. We sit down shoulder to shoulder with the MSP and work out all those details, so it makes their go-to-market a lot faster.
Great. Is there any news we should know about?
So two great things. One is that we released it last month about ransomware recovery, to be able to recover from a ransomware attack in 4 minutes or less.
Wow.
Yeah, very amazing, and that's about because of the architecture and how we work with that, and is right there local. Reboot the box, and I get rid of my ransomware. The other thing that we just announced this week is immutable boot. So if you think about Linux boxes and how the operating system can drift over time through code or changes or even fat fingering, anytime you reboot the box, it'll automatically go back to that last image you have. So you always have a known good image to start from. If you mess up or your operator messes up and screws up a system, I reboot it and I'm back where I was. So amazing stuff. We just keep developing on that. And it's because of that architecture, because of the way we are inside of the system, below the waterline, that allows us to do it. So.
Is this a white label solution?
Yes, yeah.
Anything else we should know?
That's it. Just thank you for being here this week. It's been a great show. Appreciate it.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.